It's the eve of the race for the contestants of the Route des Princes, the competitions on an international scale, as the crews are representing 6 different nations.
We try to speak English all the time because we have Omani crew, we have English crew, we have French crew, and we've been training a lot for 1 week non-stop for only communication.
First of 5 steps on the European sailing tour in Valencia, Spain. However, the host country has only 1 representative during the race. Multi-hull racing remains a French speciality.
We don't have the same sailing culture than in the UK and France. This kind of event will help make sailing a lot more popular. We are lucky to have these boats in the same place that hosted the America's Cup, here in Valencia. There's a big audience today, and tomorrow's will be even bigger.
The flotilla leaves Spain tomorrow for Lisbon in Portugal.
I think we just have to continue doing what we're doing. We went out in the water. We probably sailed here more than anyone else. We've sailed every day we've been here. We had a little complex about 1 or 2 things. We went out there and sorted that out a couple of days ago. And right now we just have to, I think, settle in on the boat and do what we're doing and leave room to manage the race course. It's the tactical, all the strategical information that we have to deal with on the race course, and tie that all in with what we've been training for the last few months. First time we actually see all the boats on the water, so talking about the qualities of the Mod 70 class, I mean, probably the negative side right now is that there's only 4 boats here in Europe racing. Apart from that, everything is just positive. It's one design, the boats, therefore there's, you know, in terms of logistics, the management of the boat, we got 2 or 3 guys who run the boat on the shore side. We head offshore and do 2 or 3 days offshore, sailing up to 40 knots in waves and difficult conditions. Get ashore, quick check and kind of wash down on the rig, and there's no work to be done. And that's because the boats are reliable. They've been designed to without pushing the design package too hard, and they can take a hell of a beating. So brilliant boats, brilliant class, and I think you know, these are the best racing boats out there right now in terms of sailing inshore, sailing offshore. There are faster boats, but not boats that go offshore like this. So we just need a few more boats, a few more owners, a few more sponsors, and a few more companies to get involved. It's absolutely brilliant class.
I look at the schedule now and I don't see any time off, and it's going to be a hard few months. I think people forget these boats, when they're offshore in straight lines, they're not particularly difficult in terms of the manpower you've got, but when you're going around corners, they are hard with 6 people. And this circuit around Europe that I look at, there's only one oceanic leg. The only leg that I see is what I'd call oceanic, is really from Lisbon to the Fastnet. The rest of them, it's coastal sailing. So for me, it's a series of inshore races punctuated by some longer coastal races, and it's a month with no time out. So I think it's going to be quite tough.